Hey everyone, welcome to Board Game Heaven. My name is Raymond, and in this video I'm going to show you a preview of the upcoming miniatures battle game Core Clash by Boar Studio, which will be coming to Kickstarter. You can find a link in the description below, or you can click the I in the corner of this video. Core Clash is a competitive game for 2 to 4 players, where giant robots will be fighting for supremacy on a 4x4 battlefield grid. So let's go and take a closer look. In Core Clash, each player plays a controller in an enterprise that uses giant robots to fight for control over pieces of devastated land in order to claim precious resources in a post-apocalyptic world. 2 to 4 players each pick 3 unique mechs out of 12 for their team, and for each mech unit there are 2 different cards with its own special attacks and abilities to choose from, and a highly detailed miniature. Players will be rolling dice and allocating the results to their units in order to move and attack. The goal of the game is to be the last team standing by eliminating all other robots. The battlefield is randomly set up by placing tiles, which are double-sided, and 3D terrain pieces on the table to form a 4x4 grid. After the battlefield has been set up and players have chosen their team and their cards, they place health cubes on their cards, possible shield tokens, and cover up their special attack slot with a disabled token. The last person to have chosen a robot gets the first player token and can start the first round. Players place their robots in their corner of the battlefield and may choose to leave one of their robots off of the board and deploy it on a later turn. If, however, the other 2 robots get destroyed before it is deployed, that player loses. The map has 4 different types of terrain: sand, water, mountains, and cities. These all have different effects on gameplay. A robot that is pushed or pulled into an area with an obstacle such as a mountain or building, or even another robot, will take 1 damage. Buildings also get damaged when a robot crashes into them, and after taking damage again, they are destroyed and removed from the board. If a robot is pushed or pulled into an area with another robot, that robot will also take 1 damage, even if this was the attacking robot. A robot that gets pushed out of the battlefield stays on the board, but also takes 1 damage. Imagine the battlefield being surrounded by cliffs. When a robot is in a water area, they cannot use any of their basic, weapon, or special attacks, unless they have the water ability, such as the SS-904. During a player's turn, you take 3 steps. 1. Roll the 5 action dice. 3 of these are numbered 1 through 6, and 2 only have numbers 1, 2, and 3. 2. You may optionally re-roll 1 action die. 3. Then assign all action dice to activate your robots any way you choose. Each robot may perform these 3 following actions in any order. 1. Move. A robot can spend a die to get energy for movement. Moving out of a sand area costs 1 energy, but moving out of an area with an obstacle, cities, mountains, or lakes, costs 1 additional energy. A tile can have a maximum of 2 robots on it, and moving out of an area with an enemy unit also costs an extra energy, and passing through an area with 2 enemy robots costs 2 extra energy, a total of 4. If you don't have enough energy to make a legal move, you cannot move there. You do not need to spend all your movement energy on your move. Any remaining energy is simply lost. 2. Make a basic attack. You can use any result to make 1 basic attack. When attacking, you roll a number of attack dice equal to the action die value or accuracy used for this action. If you roll at least 1 result that is equal to your attack's accuracy, you deal 1 damage to your target. If you roll additional successes, you will gain cumulative energy, which you can spend for additional bonuses. You can gain a maximum of 4 cumulative energy this way. Cumulative energy may be spent at any time during your turn to manipulate your action or attack dice rolls. 3. Activate a weapon. You can also use an action die to activate your weapons, either a regular weapon or the special attack if unlocked. Weapons have different abilities that will affect your attack. Weapons also require a specific die result to be activated, and this is also their accuracy unless stated otherwise. A weapon attack works just like a basic attack. You roll attack dice and you score a hit on a result equal to the weapon's accuracy. Some weapons change your accuracy or deal extra damage on a successful hit. Some effects only trigger after successfully hitting a target with the attack dice. Some automatically deal damage and don't require you to roll attack dice at all. And others will have additional effects such as moving your robot or pushing or pulling an enemy unit. If a weapon has the Area of Effect or AoE ability, you target all units in that area, even friendly ones and the robot doing the attack. This area needs to be within the battlefield and you roll the attack dice separately for each target. For each success, deal 1 damage to the target and additional successes get you cumulative energy. If your attacking unit is also in the area, it also must be targeted. You may of course spend cumulative energy to re-roll any die result. Some weapons have a yellow border. These types of weapons do not deal damage and have no accuracy value. Any die result can be placed here and the effect will change that die result, after which you can use the die for another action, but not on the same weapon. A weapon can only be used once per turn. Remember, you cannot activate any attacks while in a water area. The range of an attack is indicated on the card. An arrow indicates the attacking robot's position relative to the range. If there is no arrow, you can pick areas anywhere within the battlefield to target. Whenever a robot takes damage, remove a health cube from the card from right to left. You can also choose to remove your shield token if you have it, preventing all damage done to the robot by a single attack. When a robot loses its last health cube, it is destroyed unless the last health cube is blue. In that case, refill the health bar again with only green cubes. After a robot is destroyed, remove it from the game and pick one of 3 upgrades. Either unlock the special weapon on one of your remaining robots by removing the disabled token, restore 1 hit point to a robot and gain a shield token, or fill your cumulative energy card. Core Clash also has an advanced mode. In this mode, weapons and items will appear on the battlefield randomly after every round as indicated by number cards. Roll a red and a green die to determine where to place a card. These cards can be picked up and installed on your robots. A robot can have up to 2 extra weapon or item cards. These cards will upgrade your weapons, give your robot additional abilities or other upgrades such as extra health, energy or shields, taking gameplay to a whole new level. Robots also have passive abilities that come into play in advanced mode, such as combo, power, sync, revenge, and immunities such as freeze, water, fire, fly, and dodge. Flying gives you immunity to areas that are on fire or have water in them, and dodge makes you immune to push, pull, and charge attacks. These can be found on all the Mark II type cards. There are also weapon effects that have the combo or power status, and the combo effect lets you attack again after a successful hit but with less accuracy, and a power attack can deal extra damage. Some new weapon effects in advanced mode let you set areas on fire, dealing extra damage to units in that area, shock a robot, making it easier to hit, freeze an area, preventing robots in that area from moving, and place mines that explode when a unit enters its area. You can choose to play advanced mode with only Mark II type cards, or mix in some Mark I type cards, or even play normal mode with 1 or 2 or even 3 Mark II type cards. There is much to discover in Core Clash, and the game offers a lot of strategy and gameplay. Try out different teams, find synergies between abilities, fight epic battles with giant mechs, crush the opposition, and dominate the battlefield. Well, that was my preview of Core Clash by Boar Studio. I hope this video has given you a good impression of what the game has to offer, and if you'd like to read more about it or pledge for a copy, you can visit the Kickstarter by clicking the link in the description below or the I in the corner of this video. Thanks for watching, and until next time, on Board Game Heaven.